Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. I make content all about what I'm reselling, things that have been selling for me and things that I am picking up. I sell on platforms, mostly eBay, Poshmark. I cross-list to other platforms as well. So if you've been watching my videos, you know I was trying to do this like no thrift February, but I've been having a rough week, so I decided to go thrifting today. And before I went, though, I did go like thrifting with a purpose. I had things in mind that I was going to look at, and I was only going to pick up certain things, and I caught myself getting a little junk drunk a couple times and grabbing some things or contemplating some things that I was like, nope, it's gonna sit too long. So I think I did really well today. I was very disciplined today. So I went to my local Salvation Army. They had their half off sale today. Everything was half off except for blue tags. I spent $73, which makes my average cost of goods approximately $3.32. So when I put it on my spreadsheet and everything, I put $3.32 for these items. If it is a blue tag, I will let you know it's a blue tag and like how much it was. I just looked at my receipt and I did get a little more blue tags than I usually get, but I I think they're items that were worth it, and it still kept my average cost of goods under $5, which is where I like to keep it. So without further ado, first is this new without tags. It still has the buttons attached. It is D&Co Beach, size small. I believe this is a QVC brand. This is, and I also, it's a dress. It's a size small, but I do decent with smaller sizes. This is linen and viscose. This is so cute. It's like a shirt dress, striped, kind of 3/4 sleeve. The colors are coming through pretty well, and you can see the clothing tags, which is usually my biggest issue. We're in my living room, which doesn't really look like my living room right now because it is tore apart. I am having my floors redone still. So this is actually really funny because I just saw someone else pick up the same exact thing in a thrift haul video. This is Sundance, size large. It is polyester. Here is the tag. I believe this is an older Sundance tag, but this is like a mixed media velour. You really can't see the velour, but there, you can kind of see velour, and it's got like, see, okay, we're still having lighting issues. Let me fix this. But it's just a shirt, kind of like oversized, even for a large. The back is velour, and it has a zip up. Be right back. Okay, that helped. I'm gonna have to do a little more editing than I usually like to do, but here's another new with tags, American Rag, extra large. This is 100% linen, and this is just a really cute top. It's sheer, so it's kind of like a beach cover up or some kind of, it's very summery. It has a little pocket down there. Very cute. So linen has been doing really well for me. And as it should, it's that time. But oh, this is Zoe. This is modal, spandex, and polyester. But, and right, that's all it is. Oh, bamboo. Modal, bamboo, not spandex. I don't know where I got that from. Sorry, modal, bamboo, and polyester. So that is why I picked that up. And this is, what size is it? Extra large. It's just like a lightweight jacket. Very cute. Has little pockets down there. It's that green. Green is selling really good, but just like a lightweight jacket. And it feels very soft. I like that. I did pick up a couple jackets, but as I said, and I've noticed other sellers saying it, winter it is not over. This is, oh, nice. Alfred, this is an Alfred Dunner, so that's why I picked this up. Made in the USA. It is a larger size 14, and it has excellent fabric content, 100% wool. This is another jacket. It's got little shoulder pads. It's a women's. So that is very nice, and it is in very good condition. Are these real? And it has real pockets. That's exciting. So, and that's gray. Hopefully that's coming through. This I picked up. This is what is it? Eddie Bauer. That's what it is. And I picked this up because it is 100% camel hair. This isn't a blazer. It's more like a jacket, coat, outdoor wear, just black, men's, right, buttons around the right. So that is, and it is in great condition as well. And I just could not resist that. And I know somebody else is not going to be able to as well when they. This is Nautica, and I have a Nautica wool. It's a blazer, men's blazer. I have another Nautica one. It's wool. It's just sitting, but this one is actually 100% linen. So I'm hoping this one does better, even though it's Nautica, and Nautica isn't really trending. And it's a really large size, and but linen blazer coat, sport coat, and that is really nice. And that was one of the things I was looking for, was specifically linen, golf shirts, jeans, even though I went through all the jeans and they were like gone. But I have to go after work. So people have already been there all day shopping. Oh my gosh. So I went to go look in the scrub section, and I found this. I found a lot of the things I found were actually like hidden in other areas. You know how people do that? Like they'll try to hide it so that they can go back and get it. They think like someone's not gonna. I always look at things if they're out of place. Um, and a lot of times it's good stuff, but this is actually a theory. Women's like blazer coat. And I looked this up, and so comps are kind of all over the place, so I'm really gonna have to like look into it a lot more. This was a blue tag. This was $5.99. Well, they wanted $5.99 for it, but um comps are all over the place because there's a bunch of these with like different materials listed. So I'm really gonna have to dive deeper. This is a size 2. This is linen, viscose, and elastane. So that is very cute, and I'm hoping it does really well. I think it will. So this I'm not too sure about, but G-Star Raw. So some camo things are like doing really well. This is a men's size large, has the camo on it, and it's funny. I was just watching a video. What was I watching the other day? And there was a guy wearing a G-Star shirt. I don't watch very many things, but I know G-Star used to be a thing. I don't know. That is like new. Being that it's white, it's surprisingly very clean. This I picked up actually because I want to research it and find more, and I figured for a couple of bucks, it's worth it. This is Scotland, and it has something to do with, I want to say that is not soccer. Maybe that's rugby. And I know rugby shirts are like the thing right now. And it says Scotland there. And I think it is rugby. Are those? No, it says XB. But it's got a little, I don't know. And it's really cool. On the back of the collar, it also says Scotland. And so I'm very interested to look this up. And this is Cotton Traders. I have no idea. But it's a really nice fabric. You know when you pick up something and like you just kind of like have this gut feeling about it, and that's how I felt about this. So, and I've never seen anything like that in person before. So, that I'm going to look into. This I picked up. So this is a FootJoy golf shirt, size large. I picked it up because it is the athletic fit and it does have stripes, just the chest stripes. But this is longer than like a typical size large. So I'm hoping it will do better. And then it has like my local golf club there. Elmira Golf Club. I don't really think that is going to hurt it too much because it's in very good condition, and those stripes and this color is just very summery, and I think once I measure it I can probably figure out whether it is like a large tall. So I think that's going to help it. This is a blue tag and I got for myself, but it was only $2.99. And it's just a little white leopard like tie dye thing. I love that. Cute. Oh, so I found this, and this is a blue tag also, $5.99. They wanted for this, and I comped it in the store. It is Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney World on kind of, I'm this is definitely an old tag. So I comped this in the store, and one sold for $45, and this is definitely like a large or extra large, and it is in excellent condition. So I will probably list mine for 45 as well. These are cute, even though they are on the smaller size. This is Salvatore Ferragamo. Um, Pants. I cannot read the tag, but from what I understand, so there is an English part of it here. It says contains non-textile parts of animal origin, but the tag is like, I don't know. I don't know what this says. Um, I'll show you this tag too. I have no idea. Like, it's weird. And it's a paper tag, but these, and I'm not seeing like a size or anything in here. When I touched them, I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" Um, but they're just some like nice dress pants. They're definitely some kind of wool. So I'm gonna have to, oh, nice. They have like a little pocket right there. Um, Judging by this being so thin, I don't know if they're like small men's pants. I think they're women's. I don't know if he even makes women's. I'm gonna have to look them up. But they were in very good condition and it's a good brand and it has, you know, animal textiles. So I'm hoping I will do pretty well with those. This is a Banana Republic 100% linen, untucked, slim fit, size large. It's not Banana Republic factory. And it's just a blue button down. I know it's a little darker than we would like for the season, but I still think that will do well being 100% linen. And this is a Tommy Hilfiger size large, 100% linen with like, you know, the Tommy red. It was probably owned by the same person. The Tommy red color and the little pocket and stuff. So, and it's long sleeve. It does need, I'll probably just throw it in the dryer with like a wet washcloth or something to get those wrinkles out. I am not a steamer. I've never steamed anything, and I've seen things being steamed. It does not look fun. It doesn't look like something I want to do. So I just throw things in the dryer, and then if you take them out like right away, you let them like get all in there, and with this, you know, because it creates like a steam almost. So it is like you're steaming them, and just let them go. And if you take them out like right away and lay them flat, like you're good. That's my tip for the day. These are, I believe, these are army pants, but another thing, like, I have to look into these are really thick. Like, they are not cheap army pants. Size 30. The button, I don't think it says anything. It just kind of like has a design. One of the buttons in the back is cracked, but these are like in really good condition and they are really heavy. They got all the pockets and camo is making like a bit of a comeback. Probably because it's hunting season. So not the digital camo. I'm going to fold these differently because they're not going to stay on my pile like that. But these I thought those little pockets they don't just have pockets on the side. Um, like one pocket. Like they have another pocket down there and it's like kind of slanted. So that's different. They shouldn't really be too hard to find. This is super cute. Is this something I had heard of before? No. So I don't know what this brand it is. Bella Bellambia. I don't know. But it says made in Italy. So I looked up the fabric content. So I found a made in Italy dress. It didn't say anything except made in Italy. There was no brand and everything was in Italian. I think my cost of goods that day was like $1.75 or something wherever I had gone. And I sold it for like 30 bucks. So this is 100% linen. And let me show you. It's a dress. It's a size small, but it does kind of have, let me figure this. Yeah. So it ties like in the back, but it's kind of like that. It is kind of baby dollish. It looks like it has like a water print to it, so it's like very beachy, summery linen. It took me a long time to start finding linen pieces. I was like hunting for a minute. Oh, these are just some Polo Ralph Lauren shorts, green tag. So I didn't pay up for these. I do well with the bigger shorts. I've picked up like Levi's and some Wranglers. We get a lot of Wranglers at my Salvation Army, but I don't really pick them up too often. The bigger sizes, if they're in really good condition, I do. But these are 100% cotton made in Mexico. So I want to say these are like early 2000s when they started producing things in Mexico. This was, oh, okay. So these are vineyard vines, but they're like that four-way stretch material. They're vineyard vines, performance short, size 34, which is great. They have pockets. So these are kind of like golfy, outdoorsy. Very nice. Oh, and these are, it's a fishing short. Where is it? Real something. Well, there's the Marlin. I can't recall the brand off the top of my head, but I did find it. Did I find it? Yeah, Real Legends. So they're a fishing short, and it's real, Reel. They have the Marlin there. I do really well with fishing gear. Um, we do have a lot of hunting and fishing stuff in my area. I know I've said before, and they're gray. I um I live in New York in the middle of nowhere, so we have a lot of outdoorsy activities. So I don't know how much I'll get for like these. Honestly, probably I'll $20 unless comps say otherwise, but $20 for some fishing shorts and oh, is it last? No, yes, yep, last. This is another brand I do not find too often, but when I do, it sells fairly quick for me. This is Huck. This is another fishing brand, and this was a blue tag, but they only wanted $3.99, so I picked it up. This is a Huck long sleeve fishing shirt, and this it'll sell fast, even if comps say 20. Um, it'll still sell really fast. It's got the Huck fishing down the back, and it always like it has like this print. Huck has this print on a lot of their things. It's kind of like a weird scaly print, fish print, probably, right? But Huck is just, it's a good fishing brand. I actually, so like thrift stores are really dark and dreary. So I picked up a Huck shirt one time, and then I took it home, and there was like all types of stains, which is probably like fish guts. And I was just like, I picked it up. I'm gonna list it, and it sold within a week. For I think I took it was like $14 or $15, and I only paid like $1 or $2 for it. So I was like, whatever. I mean, they're just gonna use it for fishing anyway. So, and a lot of these is so it's like performance um fabric, which I'm sure if somebody who's familiar with Hawk, like they'll know if that has like UPF or whatever in it. But so that I'm gonna get listed soon because I know it's gonna sell quickly. And I'm still working on my Hulkin, getting my Hulkin listed. I'm not hitting my goals for listing every night, but this week is starting off kind of slow. I'm hoping it picks up a little bit for me. But so far my month is looking good. Um so I think I think I'm getting better at thrifting like with a purpose. Um, I get a little excited sometimes, and I'm just like, just start grabbing stuff without really thinking. And so, a lot of the stuff, um, like from the bins, for example, I am so terrible at the bins because I just like it's so cheap and but a lot of the stuff is it's really like $15-$20 listing for sometimes it'll be like 25 or sometimes I really find like good stuff at the bins, but for the most part I think I just get like overwhelmed or like too excited or something. So tonight I kind of reeled it back and I think I did really good. um and I want to get a lot of that stuff listed really soon before people stock up on their linen stuff. I want to like get them while they're looking for it. So, if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. You are awesome. And if you like the video you watch, consider subscribing down below. So other than that, I don't know. I wasn't supposed to go thrifting tonight, so I didn't really have a plan. I went thrifting and then I'm like, I have to show my friends. So, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Happy hunting.